Okay guys, so we're going to fold a fenestrated drape and use Henrietta, who is the newer heat sealer, in order to package it. So again, first things first, get the old gloves on, okay? Remember, OSCE time, put on your talc, okay, just to make sure that this isn't a 6-minute ordeal in itself. So, gloves are on-ish. First thing is label. So there's a tab on it. Happy days, I'll leave a tab for the next person because I'm nice like that. So we're going to say what our contents are, which are a fenestrated drape, Fenestrated, DRAPE. My initials are Darren Dowling, so DD, and today is the 30th of the 1st, 21. I also need to say how many fenestrated drapes are in this pack. Okay, so multiplied by 1 beside that. So, there's me label, ready to go. So, next step is to fold the fenestrated drape. Don't overcomplicate it, as we said in our practical classes. So keep the folds fairly decent. Okay, don't be making life hard for yourself. So, there's the first fold done. There's the other side. There's an obvious thread there that I can't cope with, so that has to go. Now note here, guys, that the edges where I folded it are to the outside. Okay, so I haven't folded it so that the edge is going towards the inside. So that's an important bit. Okay, hang on, I'll hold that up for you. Yeah, so the edge here with the seams to the outside. All right. Now, once we have that done, we're going to concertina from the other side. So there's one. And there's 2, okay? Now we're going to get our TST strip. Actually, I ideally would have gotten that out of the box at the very, very start, just in case I forgot it at this point. If you'd already prepared it, your examiner has some hope of bringing it to your attention, so yeah, do that. So I'm going to just fold that over like that with the TST strip inside it, because remember, I have to fit it inside the inner packaging here, which is the 150 ml. All right, so I'll wheel you a little bit closer. So for Henrietta then, we're going to thread the packaging through here. We're going to see approximately how much we need. We're going to pull down the lever and we're going to guillotine while it's clamped. Okay, she's beeped, I can release. Okay, now remember, Henrietta only has the poxy little seal, so this is going to have to be the side that I open from. So I'll need to make a decent tab on this side. So there's my drape there. Hang on. That was a little bit messy. It's actually a very lot messy. So let's just tidy her up again. Okay. And in. So we'll insert her that way. I like seeing the TST strip at the top on the opening end, but again, that's probably just me being pedantic. As long as it's in there, happy days. So squishing out the air, making sure there's nothing else trapped in there that's going to start smelling. And inside, air is squished out, pull down the handle. It's the second seal, so do not guillotine. And wait for the glorious beep. Now, that's actually fine as regards the amount of it, but just to show you what we'll need to do at the end is clean that up, okay? So that's the only real reason I'm doing that. In an OSCE I probably wouldn't bother. And then we're going to pop this one into our outer pack. So bringing the 200 ml through, making sure I've plenty of room. Okay, and remember I need a tab. So err on the side of excessive rather than too small. She's beeping and she's clamped, so she's sealed. Now I need to make sure with Henrietta that I align the 2 very small tab sides. Okay, essentially the first seals are on the same end. So again, this is my opening end where I can actually make it a decent tab for the end user. So I'm going to reverse that in there. And then I'm going to pull, making sure I can see my inner pack line here. And then I'm going to pull down the lever. Do it a little bit closer. pull down the lever here. Do not guillotine, it's the second seal of the outer pack. And release, okay? She's a little bit excessive, so I'm going to trim again just for the crack. Okay, and then last step, grab my pre-prepared label and stick that on the plastic side of the pack. Okay, right, time to tidy up. Little bits gone, that's there. Whoop. And gloves are off. Okay, and I'm going to put them into the normal ways. Okay, done.